So here we are, January 17th, and there is no electricity in our basement because the electrician is redoing it, which is ironically our entire project for this weekend, is removing all the old pipes. So there were pipes all over and all the old electricity, these wires, and millions more out of this basement. So Hans and Christoph have been removing tons and tons. You can see there were pipes here and something here. Removing tons and tons of wires and pipes, and then only the new stuff stays. So you can see the new stuff. And unfortunately, our floor was destroyed when they were working down here. So Annie spent the weekend taking out some of the tiles, but they'll finish that and we'll have to put new tiles in. Also took the carpet down off this wall, this red fuzzy carpet, which was interesting. And they've been prepping all these walls. You can see Christoph is putting a primer over it all because it's like a chalk paint, so it's not very adhesive. And in this room, Christoph finally got our horrible, really old boiler working, and so the house is actually warm for the first time. But we're gonna get a new heater hopefully in the next couple weeks. But all the old electricity and pipes have been removed from here. In this room, this whole back wall had a ton of water damage because that corner had a drain that seeped into the corner of the house for many years, which is why all the cracks have happened in this house. So all the old cement got knocked out, and you can see here some wet cement because Christoph and his dad have put new, I don't know what it's called. It's called puts, but I guess it's called cement for stucco. And then one thing that I did was, with a caulk gun, filled every crack that I could find in the whole basement this weekend. And then I also, with like plaster, filled, this was a workbench here, so he had a lot of things like drilled into the wall, so I filled in all the holes. And then the goal for this week is to get this room primed and painted too. And then basically the basement rooms are done, ready to go. Like they need new electricity installed, but like all the pipes are new, all of these new heating pipes and everything is new, so should be in good shape. Just have to, like, next time hopefully you won't see this like water stain mark. This corner will eventually be my sewing room, and there will be a window installed here and a window installed there that will look like this room. So this room, we can officially say is just about done. It has these basement windows, and this room actually got a heater. Didn't have a heater before. This will be our electricity room. You can see we're below level. That's our front garden. And these windows are going to be taken out and replaced with energy efficient ones with everything else, but the same size. So this room got all of its cracks filled, which was not, there weren't, just a few. All the holes filled, it got primed and sealed and then painted with 2 coats of paint. The last coat is still drying, which is why it might look a little bit blotchy in this video. The only, I guess, thing that's left for this room would be to look at the floor and either scrub it down really well, which is probably what I'll end up doing, but we might want to put some linoleum down so that we can keep them cleaner. And just because I'm here, I'll show you, this is a funny like smoker built into the house. And apparently this tub is where they would like brine their meat. Like if they had a pig, they'd fill it with salt water and brine it there, hang it up, and there's actually hooks still in the ceilings, and then eventually smoke it here. So we don't know what we're gonna do with this. It has its own chimney and everything, but definitely interesting. I suppose you make the fire under there. It's interesting and it's cute. So that's what's happening right now in the basement. So now I'm walking into the guest room downstairs in the basement, and some things that have happened this week was, well, since now we're heating everything, we like just shoved some foam into this crack. But on Wednesday, the new windows will come. That's very exciting. So in this room, the window door will go from this over to halfway through this door. So this whole wall is going to be a big glass, sliding glass door. But you can see that the floor is in, the electricity has been installed. Christoph worked with the electrician and did that. The plan here is to have that each side of the bed has its own set of light switches that will control the room's main lights. It is plumbed to put a kitchen in, though now we're having second thoughts about that, whether it will actually work, but we'll see. This is my head comes like to here, so this door frame needs to be raised. Oops. But this will be the bathroom. So there will be a sink on this wall, a toilet at a diagonal coming out this way. This whole window is going to be removed, but a similar sized window, or maybe probably smaller, will be put up here so that this room gets its own light source and ventilation. There is a heater that will go under the door, and then it has a walk-in shower. So there's a little half wall there, and then it will have a walk-in shower. And actually this walk-in shower is very spacious. It's a little bit weird to have such a huge shower and then such a teeny tiny bathroom, but it is what it is. I see here they also have electricity to put like 2 lights beside the big mirror, so it's going to be a nice little bathroom. Just a little treacherous right now because you have to really duck. Okay, I'm heading upstairs now, where things have continued to get installed. Check out all this electricity. The ceiling will be lowered a few centimeters to hide all of that, and also we're going to be putting insulation between the upstairs apartment and this apartment. Here's our bedroom. And I don't think anything really has changed here too much, other than some lights have been installed that will go over our bed. And then the bathroom. When you come down here, nothing has changed out here. Everything is the same as it was last week. It just got cleaned up a little. There aren't as many like wires hanging down. It's all getting ready. It's pretty exciting. I'm not going to show you the music room or the living room because it all looks the same. This is funky bathroom with no lights, but hopefully that all changes soon. And then I thought I would just show you a real quick minute about what's happening upstairs in the apartment, because somebody asked me, where do you stay? So we have this apartment up here. It's warm and toasty for the first time ever. Has its own balcony. Annie has a little playroom. Here she is on her tablet that she got for Christmas. Funky little bathroom, but the sink has been removed and there's a big hole. It's really cold in there. The kitchen we use is here. It's definitely good enough, but you wouldn't want this to be a permanent kitchen. And because they've installed some plumbing behind the refrigerator, and there will eventually be a wall here, and this is actually going to become a bathroom. So like the plumbing is set up for that, so it's a bit weird. There's also huge holes in the wall that they had to do when they were trying to keep the house from caving in. Here's, for example, this guest room where Hans stays when he's here. Here's, for example, our bedroom, which will become 2 rooms eventually. And then this is our like living room, dining room area. Those are those holes that you saw from the kitchen. I do love this old wallpaper that we found. Hilarious. I only had 10 more seconds left, and here is the bathroom that we shower in.